Všetkým slovanistkám a slovanistom prajeme pekný deň. Čaká nás ďalšia epizóda nášho podcastu na Tehelnom poli a musím povedať, že sa na ňu veľmi teším, pretože nás čaká nevšedný nielen futbalový, ale aj životný príbeh, pretože v našom štúdiu sedí Manasse Kianaga. Mane, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you right now?
I'm good, happy. Everything has been going well so far, so I'm happy.
How good is this month, the time really right now for you?
Amazing. Sometimes it's hard to put into words because it's been so quick, but I feel like I am adapting well and I love it, so it's really been good.
You are now 24 years of age,
Yep.
Still a young guy. So just tell us your story because probably you cannot even find some information about you. So of course we know that you've been born in South Africa.
Yep.
Which city? Johannesburg? Or?
Johannesburg, yeah.
All right.
I was born in Johannesburg. I lived there for the first part of my life until the age of 14. Grew up there, experienced life there, made a lot of friends there. And then by the age of 15, that's when I moved to England with my family.
I've never been in Johannesburg, but I heard it's quite a dangerous place to live, or?
Not everywhere is dangerous. There's some really good parts of Johannesburg, so that's what I like.
Okay.
There's very good and nice parts of Johannesburg. And obviously there's a few dangerous places, but for me, I think it's home. I call Johannesburg home and it's a good place to go visit.
Are you still coming there back when you've got some time?
Whenever we have a break, I do go back visit because my father is still there. So I go and see him. I see my friends that I still have there. So it's good to always go back home. I like going back home.
How that decision to come to England came up simply?
Well, me and all my brothers wanted to play football. And then my dad thought it was a good opportunity to go to England because England is known for the best place for football. So we all went to England, but my dad stayed in South Africa because he had a business there. We all went to England, and the first year was just adapting to the new country, new culture, playing low league football. So that's how the whole move to England first happened. And I think it was a good thing for all my family, especially my mom and the rest of my brothers, because we enjoyed living in England.
So you took your brothers and your mom also, to England?
Yeah.
Okay. How many brothers you've got?
I've got 3 brothers.
All right.
One's older than me and 2 are younger than me.
And you had some contact there in England to start something connected with football, some career, or it was just you went there?
Yeah, just went there. For the first year, we had to kind of figure out things on our own. So that's when me and my older brother joined the local Sunday league team just to keep fit, just to keep training. We met new people, and that's where we had more contacts for different teams, different places, and that's how it all works.
What we know is that a team from 9th League, English League, Rossington Main FC.
Yeah.
But it was your first team also, but it was process to get there.
Yeah, so it was my first team. I joined when I was 17. I played a few months and then COVID happened. When COVID happened, that's when I went on to a few different teams. I played for a team called Grantham Town, played for another one called Workshop Town, played for Sheffield FC.
Sheffield?
Yeah.
All right.
Sheffield FC. And then in 2023, that's when I went back to Rossington again.
So Rossington is also near to Sheffield, I say.
Yeah.
That area probably.
Yeah.
Football was born in England, we can say like that. So you can compare because when somebody hear like a 9th English League, can be like, what's that? But probably the quality is not that bad, yeah?
Yeah, the quality is not that bad. In terms of non-league, well, English semi-pro level, non-league, I'll say there's a lot of very good players in there. There's a lot of very good players. You might think that 9th League sounds like, it's a very low league, low standard. But in England, there is a lot of players, especially that are playing in that level, that are just good, but maybe don't have the right environment, or maybe might not be right mentally, or maybe just don't have the opportunity to go further on. So I feel like that was my problem. I did not have the opportunity or the chance to go on. So there is a lot of players in that league that are very good.
Of course, you've been probably, let's say, forced, or you needed to work also because you didn't earn so much, yeah? So what was your job?
Well, I did one-to-one coaching. So at first I did my high school, did my college for 4 years, Then a few months after, that's when I started doing one-to-one coaching. So someone I knew brought me into it. So it's something I would do in my off time or during the day. And I loved it, to be fair, because you get to teach new kids a few skills, talk to them about football, because a lot of people have a passion now of becoming football players. So at that point, I was glad to help, to be a contributing factor to that as well.
Do you feel like the stars in England were really tough for you, or because you've got your family there, it was quite good?
Yeah, I had my family there, my friends there. So with me, I was happy in England. I feel like I learned a lot as well. So I was happy where I was. Obviously, I wanted to go further at that point, but I couldn't. But I was happy just to learn. I was happy to be where I was. And I knew that eventually everything would all work out.
Mm-hmm. Then was, as you told me before, and as I could also read about, Milan Lalkovic was like key person why you come to Slovakia. Not to Slovan, but to Košice, Lokomotiva Košice, third division team.
Yeah.
So tell us this part of story.
At that point, he was working for the PFA, football in England. So that's where I met him. And he was becoming a coach, and I was training with a few people. So he saw me one day and he thought, I'm a very good player. So we had a conversation and he asked me what level I play at, and that's when I told him I play at Rosington. And he asked the same thing as other people say, you're a good player, why are you playing 9th division or 10th division? And at that point I explained to him that I had problems with my documents. So I had restrictions that could not allow me to sign a contract at this moment. And that's when he told me, okay, you're 22, turning 23 soon. You need to make a career for yourself. So it might be a good thing for you to think about going elsewhere abroad. So Košice was not the first place he had in mind, but it was one of the places. So we tried a few different options, spoke to him about a few different places as well. But at the end of the day, the last place that came to his mind was Košice.
Because of his father?
His father was there. So his father was a coach of Lokomotiva Košice. And he spoke to his father and then came back to me and told me about the opportunity. And that's when I spoke to my dad as well. We had a conversation, and that's when we decided to go.
You said that it was not your first choice. Yeah. So what was the problem for that and other choices you had?
Well, we had discussions about it, but nothing concrete came of that. So we had talks about going to this country, that country, but nothing officially came. So it's like we're just waiting for an opportunity, but nothing came. So the only opportunity at that moment was Košice. So I was thinking, okay, it's a start. It might not be the place. I've not really heard of Košice before going. So for me, it was like, okay, I've not really heard of the place, but it's a good place for me to go there, show myself. If I do well, then all things is going to work out.
As you spoke, England is simply the main place for football. Slovakia, we would like to have the similar, but it's not like that. There are not so many clubs, not so everything, So if you should compare a 9th English league with 3rd Slovak league, about the quality, about whatever salary you had or something like that, what would you say?
The salary might be bigger here from 3rd to 9th, obviously. Standard, I'll say England is very physical. Slovakia is not as physical, but I feel like technically there are very good players here. Coming here, not that I was surprised, but it gave me a little wake-up call that there are very good players all over the world. Not just in England because it's England. All over the world there are very good players. So coming here, I realized technically players are always on point here. Physically, it's probably a bit more physical in England, but still a bit physical here. So it's something I had to get used to as well.
You didn't spend so much time in there. Then you moved to Bratislava to Slovan B team.
Yeah.
So how that happened?
My agent. And I need to thank him as well. My agent he's been a very good person for me. So during the winter break, I was in South Africa. And that's when my agent contacted me. Well, he was not my agent at that point. But he contacted me and he told me that I've seen a few videos of you and I like you as a player. I think it's probably time for you to make the step up into maybe the second division in Slovakia. So that's when he contacted me about the opportunity to come on trial to Slovan. And he called me on a Friday afternoon. He told me that I'll need to be here the next Monday.
Long journey.
Yeah, long journey. So I spoke to my dad and told him we have to go. So the next day, we got a ticket and got a flight. And then got here on a Sunday. So the day before my trial starts. So I did a trial for 1 week from Monday till Saturday, had a game as well. And then afterwards, I had to go back to South Africa because my visa was only for 1 week. So I had to go back to South Africa. So when I did go back, I was still in contact with Slovan and the coaches. So I was still in contact with them and everything. So after maybe a few weeks later, that's when they offered me a contract to stay, and I was happy to come back.
You traveled from England to Slovakia only on your own, yeah? Or without the family? Family stayed in England, or?
Well, yeah, my family's still in England. My mom's in England. My brothers are in England. But I did most of my traveling with my dad. So he's been sort of like my second agent. Right. I've been everywhere with him already, so I like that. He supports me a lot.
So he's traveling with you to Slovakia and back and whatever, yeah?
Right now, he's back in South Africa, but he does travel with me a lot. Wherever I go, he tries to make sure that he's there with me, and I appreciate him a lot for that.
A second Slovak division you played for Slovan B is professional already. So did you feel that, like more difficult opponents, everything, challenges, physicality?
Yeah, from the third till the second, there is a difference. And from the second to the first as well, there's also a difference.
Even bigger?
Yeah, even bigger. So I feel like every time you keep moving up, better players get. So it's not a surprise to me that they are good players. I expected it, but I feel like I manage well with new challenges. I like new challenges. I like something different. So I was excited first about the opportunity. And I was happy to see that they are good players in this team and they are good players in this league as well, in the whole country. So I feel like it is a good country and it is evolving in football.
You look so calm, like what is, I think, important for you also because as you are doing that steps and you are speaking about excitement, everything, you should stay calm, right? Because otherwise it's problem.
Yeah. I feel like that's one thing I have about me is that sometimes I can stay calm under pressure and just normally. It's just how I am. Because I've been through a lot, especially in England and outside of football, in football. So my mindset is always to stay calm in every single situation. I just love to stay calm.
Okay, right now, about this season, the most important one for your career so far, how that everything happened, especially ahead of that first league game in Banská Bystrica. Tell us your story, because I know that it was 1 or 2 days before you simply received some message where you are coming to the A-team training and then on.
It was a big surprise to me because I did the whole pre-season with the B team. And obviously I knew that with the B team, if you do well, and you will get your chance with the A team. So during pre-season, I thought I did okay. I had maybe 1 week where I was not training because I was injured. But after that, I felt like, okay, I'm getting back to fitness now. I'm doing well. Then I think it was the Friday morning before the game. I wake up to a message on my phone saying I'll be training with the first team. I was so excited when I received that message. I called my dad and we prayed about it because we are Christians. So I prayed about it, then went into training. And to be fair, it was just an unreal feeling. Just being there with Yaya Toure, all the players. It's something that I dreamt of and I wanted to happen, but I just didn't think it would happen so early. So I was just happy and excited about everything. So the Friday training went well. The Saturday training went well. And the game as well went well.
It's really interesting, as you said, because some players from B team, I think like, I don't know how many of them, some goalkeepers, and I think 4 or 5 players into the field were from B team in Vindisgarden in pre-season with the A team.
Yeah.
You didn't receive this chance, but now you received your chance. So everything is how it should be, right?
Yeah. And then I was actually happy for my teammates who made it to the A team, because we have very good players in the B team as well. Very good players. I think it's just a matter of time before players do come up to the A team. So I feel like everyone else had their opportunities and I was happy for them. And I just knew that my chance will come. I didn't think it would come so early, but it did come and I'm happy about it.
So the patience is another really positive thing you need to have in your mind, right?
Yeah, I feel like patience is especially something I've had to deal with, especially with my document situation. So it was not just a situation that I was going through maybe for like a year or maybe a few months. It was constantly going on for a few years. So that taught me a lot of patience. And right now I feel like I'm reaping the rewards. Everything's going well right now.
Okay, but still one thing is that you received your message that, okay, come to the training with A team. That's a good thing, really, like surprise, big surprise, everything. But another even much bigger surprise was when we saw you in a starting lineup for Banská Bystrica. So
yeah, I was as shocked as everyone else, because I feel like I did train well within the 2 training sessions. But I think as players, sometimes you think, okay, first game I might start on the bench, maybe a little second half appearance, last 15, 10 minutes. So I was not expecting too much, but I was just happy to be there. But when I did speak to the coach and he did tell us that I'm starting, I was excited.
When he told you?
A few hours before the game.
Few hours only, so that day?
A few hours before, okay. Yeah, literally a few hours before the game. That's when I found out and I was happy. I couldn't believe it, to be fair, but I was happy. I was very, very happy at that moment.
And you started like you've been flying that game, especially first half, as you made 1 goal and assist with a huge jersey. Yeah, right, in Banská Bystrica.
Very big, extra large.
That was another surprise for you.
Yeah. It was not something I planned or expected, but yeah, as soon as I got it, I realized it's a bit big. But I think it gave me some extra powers that day, so I don't mind. I might do it again.
Then, of course, you did your also starting 11 for the next second league game against Podbrezova right here at Tehelnom Stadium. You did your assist for Musta's second goal, or his first, but second goal overall. So it's crazy that you played 4 games for a team so far.
Yeah.
And you've got 2+2.
Yeah.
That's really good, yeah?
Very good. I'm happy about everything as well, to be fair, because I feel like I'm still adapting to the team, to the league as well. It's a lot more competitive, but I'm just happy to be contributing to the team. Whatever minutes I get, I'll always try to do my best for the team as well. So I feel like personally I've been doing well, but as a team we're all doing even better than I expected. So it's very good.
As we are speaking about Tehelnom Stadium, of course, your debut here was against Podbrezova. But I would speak more about this against Mjällby because it was full stadium. Probably another surprise. You've been in a starting 11, but of course people already know about you and everything. So how do you feel when you came from the dressing room to the pitch and everything? Atmosphere is crazy, yeah?
Very crazy. I feel like the first time I really experienced this was against Iberia. And I was sitting right next to the bench.
Yeah. So you felt it, but you didn't.
Yeah. Even just sitting right next to the bench and feeling the atmosphere was something unbelievable. Very unbelievable. And I thought, okay, now imagine next week or the week after, if I do play, I'm thinking, wow, the fans here are amazing. Amazing. I feel like we might have the best fans in the league and probably, hopefully soon in the whole of Europe. I feel like the fans here are amazing. So I'm just happy to be playing in front of these fans.
And your goal in Sweden was also something.
Yeah.
As we spoke after the game, so far the biggest goal for your career for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
So tell us, as you kick the ball, as you were running to celebrate, huge emotions, yeah?
Huge. I feel like, first of all, it was a great result for the team. But I feel like for me to score in that moment...
Winning goal?
Yeah, winning goal.
In stoppage time.
Last minute. It was the best thing ever. Sometimes football has the craziest scripts. And I feel like this is one of those moments where someone just comes off the bench, gets a chance, and just buries it. So I feel like for me, in that moment, the most important thing for me was to stay calm. I feel like as a player and as a person, I am calm. So in that moment, once I see the ball coming towards me, the thing I told myself in my head is stay calm. That's why I took a touch, an extra one inside, and then put it bottom corner.
Like in the training session.
Yeah, exactly.
You mentioned like one of the journalists asked you the first question, like, of course, like, what's your thoughts after the game, like the first question, and you started with that sentence that thank you for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. As you mentioned, you are Christian, you've got cross right now on your neck, so it looks like it's really important for you, not just career, but in your life in general, right?
Very important for me. I've been brought up by parents who are Christian as well, so my whole life I've always been Christian. I've always prayed, I've always read my Bible. And I feel like it's very important for me because in tough times, I feel like I can lean on God, even in good times as well. So, especially with the hard times I've had in England, in other places as well, I've learned to be patient. I've learned to be calm. I've learned to know that everything, every person has a purpose. It might not be your time right now, but your time will come. So sometimes you will have to be patient for certain things, and that's what I've had to learn. And sometimes when you get the opportunity you have to take it. So I feel like for me, being a Christian is the most important thing for me. Very important. And I feel like I'm very happy, first of all, that my parents have brought me up in this way, because it's something that I've had to learn throughout my whole life. Reading the Bible has impacted a lot of my life. And I understand a lot more about life right now just because of the Bible and because of the faith I have in my Lord and Savior.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned that you needed to go through some difficulties in your life in general, in England probably, you mentioned. So what was probably, I don't know if you want to speak about it, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but you felt that the faith really helped you through that situation.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like when we first moved to England, the plan was to become professional football players in England. But we had problems in that country in terms of documents and everything. Obviously, right now, for my little brother, he'll be fine. If I go back, I'll be fine. But at that moment, it was a problem for me, especially because when I would go to trials to bigger teams, I would trial and they would say, you're a very good player, so we need to sign you. But when it comes to signing, I can't sign because I don't have a work permit. So that was discouraging for me because it happened not only 1, 2, 3 times, maybe 5, 6 times. So for me, I had to learn, okay, patience. But there was a time where I used to think, okay, I have to quit football. I have to think about doing something else. I have to think about just going back to South Africa or just stay in England. So it taught me a lot. So first of all, I'm just glad that I've gone through that and I've come out the other side, because some people might go through it and might just give up. But I've gone through everything and I've come out on the other side, and I'm just happy that today I'm here where I am. So I feel like I've learned a lot from my time in England. It's been good, it's been bad as well, but everything happens for a reason and I'm happy.
And there was not a chance to receive that papers to be able to really like working there in England, as you mentioned?
Well, there was a chance, which I will not go into.
All right.
But that did not work out as well. I had help from my club I was playing for, Rosington. I had help from my colleges, everything I attended, my school, colleges, my club. So I showed that I am a help to society in terms of I've been in the country for this amount of time. Since I've been in this country, I've not committed no crimes. I've not been a bad influence. I've just played football, I've studied, and I want to take football seriously. So we went to court for that as well. Had a whole court hearing. Just for a few weeks later, for them to say, if he's a good player, he should go back to South Africa. Yeah. If he's a good player, he should go back to South Africa. So in that same year, 2024, in November, that's when I decided to leave. I spoke to my dad a few months earlier and I told him, okay, I feel like it's time to come back to South Africa and redo all my documents because I had my South African documents already. So I decided, you know what, I'll go back to South Africa, stay there for a few months. And that's when Milan Lalkovic talked to me. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. So
that was just the right moment.
Yeah, literally just the right moment. As soon as I got that response, I felt like, okay, yeah. At that point, I was there in England for 7 years, I think, 8 years. So once that happened, it was like, okay, even though it's a hard thing to hear for a person, especially for an aspiring footballer, it's a hard thing to hear. So once I heard it, I was, first of all, shocked. I could not believe it. But then I spoke to my dad, we prayed about it again. And that's when I came to him and I told him, okay, I feel like it is time for a different path. So that's when I went back to South Africa and then Košice.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I can remember that after such a troubles and everything difficulties, to hear the Champions League anthem next Wednesday here will be something really remarkable for you, right?
Yeah, crazy feeling. From not even expecting to play there for months to come, and it's been a few weeks and I'm playing in it. It's an unbelievable feeling.
We all hope that you will have the chance to play in Champions League.
Yeah.
But there is still, even if not, there is Europa League, and there are such a teams. I will mention just Juventus, AC Milan, whatever in Europa League, not Champions League. We don't have to even speak about it. Mm-hmm. So it's like a really like a cartoon for you or something. Yeah, just a story.
Yeah, I feel like all the European leagues, it's gonna be a privilege just to play in it because everyone knows how competitive and how good European football is. So I feel like even if it's just Europa League or even conference for me, just as a start would be amazing. But Europa League minimum, wow. Champions League, that's even better. So I feel like it's every childhood dream. So it's like a movie for me as well at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned, not just you, also Suli Kamara mentioned after this game against Mjällby that self-confidence is the main thing for the football player. Mm-hmm. And you also mentioned self-confidence after a Mjällby away game that you received from the coach. You felt so much, and that was why you really have it, the self-confidence in you because of the coach. So tell us more how is he working with you as a players and stuff like that.
He gives us so much confidence as players, as people in general, because I feel like he knows exactly what he wants. So when he talks to us, he knows what we are capable of. So he tells us, do what you're capable of. I know what you're capable of. I know what you're capable of. You like to do this well. You can do this well. You can do this well. So when you are on the pitch, play with freedom. So it's not like we're restricted in any way. We're scared to play. I feel like everyone in this team knows what they are good at. So with our coach, he does tell us, okay, I feel like you should play the way you are. Play the way you play. And it just gives us confidence because we know that we will play well. We're not playing with no shackles. We're not scared of anything. We're free to play. And that just gives us confidence. And we know that when we do play with confidence, we are top players.
Mm-hmm. There is a situation with you, of course, we missed some players like Marcelli, Andras was injured, Tigran was injured. Mm-hmm. So that's why you've been also as a winger, sometimes as a striker, especially in Sweden. So we spoke about this, that everything has some advantages and disadvantages, the position. So just tell us more when you feel there, what you prefer. Of course, you just want to play, but tell us more.
I like both, winger and striker. I feel like as a striker, you just get more chances to score. And I feel like that's what I am. I love scoring goals. I'm a player that just loves scoring goals. Anything, it can come off my knee, anywhere. I just love scoring goals. But I'm also a player that loves dribbling. I like getting it 1v1 situations. I like taking my man on, playing connective passes. I'm that type of player that likes getting onto the ball, but also likes scoring. So I feel like the best position might be out wide, but sometimes it's a lot of running. It's a lot of running. So sometimes I do prefer just being as a striker, but both positions I feel like I can play quite well.
Are you more right-footed or left-footed? Because you can use both of your legs, yeah? So what's your main one?
One assist with my right foot right now. And I've got 2 goals and 1 assist with my left. Honestly, I can't tell you which one's better and which one's worse. Because I feel like I've practiced on both so much that they're both as good. So I've constantly put in work on both my feet. So I feel like in any situation, I could use both my left and my right, and I'll be consistent and I'll get goals or assists. So I feel like that's something I've had to work on, but I'm very happy that I'm able to just be both-footed and just cause havoc on both feet and be unpredictable in a way.
That's such an advantage for you, for sure. But okay, when you are writing, or you are right or left?
Right-handed,
Okay.
Right.
So probably you are right-footed, but you practice the left so much that...
To be fair, that is true. Like, I was born right-footed, from the age of 10, 11, everyone thought I was left-footed because I used my left foot a lot more than my right.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like I was born right-footed from 7, 8, right foot. But 10, 11, everyone just thought I was more left-footed because I worked on it a lot more, and it was good at that age.
Right now we've got ahead of us Saturday game, home game again against Ružomberok. The league game, we are in such a great position, to be honest. In the league, we didn't concede any goal. We won two games. So for you, I can imagine that you don't care if it is a European match or league game. You just want to play all the time, right?
100%. I feel like as players just want to play as much as we can, because as players, you learn a lot more. No matter if it's Champions League or league game, even cup games, we just want to play. We just want to do well in every single game. So for me as well, I'm that type of player that wants to play as much as I can. I might play 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but I'll be happy just to get on the pitch and make a difference. So in this game as well, I do want to play. I do want to do something. I do want to create something. And it's just to show the fans what I'm capable of as well. So I like to play as many games as I can.
That's clear that you love football so much. Even when you got some free days or days or whatever, you like to watch football, or you are doing some other things, or what are you doing at that moment?
It depends on the day, but sometimes I do like to watch football. I do like to watch a lot. I like to watch Real Madrid. The wingers they have, Bayern Munich, Olise, quality.
So we need to make Champions League then, because both these teams are in Champions League.
100%. We need to, because I feel like that's how I learn as well as a player, by watching other people, like the top players, do it consistently. So I feel like it's something I like doing as well. I like to watch football, like to watch games in my off time, but sometimes I also like my time away from football, because I feel like as footballers, we're in every day, training every day and playing games. So you need that time away from football, speak to your family, go out with friends, enjoy life in general. So I don't like to always focus just on football. I feel like it's good to have time away sometimes and just have fun, live a normal life.
For the head especially, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's those things outside of the football you like?
I like to play pool. I like to play bowling as well.
Okay. Are you both-handed also in this game?
No, only one. Only one. And I'm someone that likes to watch a lot of series or movies. So in my off time, I like to watch because it takes my mind away from football. And I'm just interested in learning new things, just watching new things.
You mentioned Olise. Is this player you look up to right now the most, or?
He's up there. I say him, Dembele is another one because he's also both-footed.
Because you got a little bit haircut like Olise, yeah?
Just a bit. So I'd say him, Lamine Yamal, he's very good. But in terms of strikers as well, Kane, Harry Kane is top class. Erling Haaland. So there's a lot of players I do like to watch as well who are kind of similar in terms of Olise, Dembele. I like to watch players like that. But in terms of strikers as well, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, there's a lot of players who are world class. So I like to watch them as well.
You mentioned Real Madrid. You mentioned these wingers, and because you are from Africa, so I want to ask you for Diomande, new Real Madrid player. Is another one you are maybe sometimes watching or?
Yeah, sometimes. Not as much, because I don't watch the German Bundesliga that much. But I have seen a few of his games.
You were just starting to watch him now.
Yeah. I have seen a few of his games, but so far, I think he's very good. Even in the World Cup, I think he's very good. He's a very good winger. He's very direct, unpredictable as well at times. So I feel like he'll be a very good player for Real Madrid.
It's probably the toughest question, but how would you describe yourself as a person? Like,
very relaxed. Very relaxed. I'm chill as well. I'm just a normal guy. I don't like to do too much. I don't like to speak too much. I don't think I'm arrogant, but I'm very relaxed. I am confident in myself, in my abilities, but I'm very relaxed. I'm very quiet sometimes. Sometimes around my friends, I can be a bit loud, a bit funny. But in general, I'd say I'm a quiet guy. I just love family time. I love chilling with my friends. So I'm just someone that's very relaxed, and yeah, that's about it.
When you've been last time angry? Because as you mentioned...
Last time angry?
Or you've never been?
I have to think about this one.
Of course you don't like to be angry, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not that type of person that likes to be angry. I like to be composed, be relaxed. I feel like I'm the only one that can control my emotions. I don't like to let other people or other things control how I should feel. So that's something I've had to learn as well. So I can't remember the last time I've been angry, I'll be honest.
Maybe you've never been, I don't know.
I have been, but it's been a while. It's been a while, yeah.
So hopefully you will not be in the future.
Yeah, I'm a quiet guy. I'm happy, always smiling as well.
Manu, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best, and hopefully we will play the Champions League and then will dream come true. So
hopefully, yeah, very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ďakujeme všetkým fanúšikom za sledovanie tohto podcastu a samozrejme prídite či už v sobotu na zápas proti Ružomberku, ako potom aj na veľký zápas, ktorý nás čaká v stredu proti Celie, prvý zápas play-off o Ligu majstrov. Tešíme sa na vás a veľa si do toho. Pekný deň.